Hello, dear students. Good afternoon. To the students, senior level 4th year final of management. Today, the paper I am delivering, that is bank management, the very important technical and technical paper. This is the paper. Every day we need to present changing examples. We need to cite changing examples because world economy, banking system changing very fast. Once we read a poetry regarding rail train. Faster than ferries, faster than witches. Maybe it's more than ferries, more than witches. Even a mere second is very important in the banking sector, because simply you are concerned here within your country or within the banking framework is not enough. Your connectivity, your coordination is now worldwide. So simply to think yourself within your structural periphery is not enough. Anyway, traditionally the concept is bank deals with short-term loans. Not actually so. It is the very traditional concept. Actually huge amounts of money now invested in the business and industrial sector of our country, like of our country, Bangladesh. Our banking sector investing several hundred crores taka in the industrial sector, in the export-oriented industries or textile or related manufacturing plants and industries. Side by side, for the better support and extending cooperations on the export business, our shipping business, also supported by the banks. Traditionally, the concept, I don't like to say, mention, banks are simply concerned with deposit which is collected from the clients. No, it's not nowadays absolutely authentic. Though there is a major influence, then there is a major impact of procuring funds from deposits from the clients. Nowadays, banking sector developing each and every day, each and every moment with several pipelines. These pipelines are not simply concerned to direct depositors, but from the foreign banks, foreign investing organizations, or the FDI, direct foreign investments. At the same time, different central banks of the different countries, they are also investing in our country for earning more profit. Sometimes some, say for the, Middle East prince, they are also keeping their huge amount of money in the central bank of our country. So, this is the sources. This is out of the traditional concept. Banking sector is now flourishing and developing. And our skill and efficiency is concerned and connected to that procurement. If we search the sources from the different parts of the world, from the different personalities, different investors, different organizations worldwide, then with a very minimum rate of interest we can procure, we can established our banking funds, raise our funds for further investment at a higher rate of interest. If we can procure $1 billion at a rate or at a service charge of 1%, then sure, banks can further invest this money at the rate of at least now prevailing double digit. So, huge profit bank can gather, bank can earn. So, this is the question of skill and efficiency of bank, goodwill and image of the bank, performance of the bank. Okay. If not so, that is frustrating. So generally, CRR 4% banks need to keep reserve. Also, from the deposit, daily deposit, banks need to keep 20% as reserve. And from that reserve, bank can go for investment. If the reserve amount is very huge in nature, then what to do? Keeping reserve as idle, that is very much harmful, because now this is one thing. Two things are there. Number one, cost of acquiring capital. Number two, currency devaluation. In that point, if currency devaluation is say for 6 to 8%, at the same time cost of acquiring capital is 7%, then that will become 14%. So at the end of the year, what will be the situation? The situation will be, if I am keeping $1 billion in my reserve fund and not investing, then ultimately what will be the situation? 14% value will be declined. Mind it. Devaluation of currency, at the same time cost of acquiring capital. Just simply that will be double. So, sometimes banks have problem because banks can't find the right sector for liquid asset investment. Also, there is a question of follow-up skill efficiency of the bankers. That is the burning question. So many problems are there also. Countries like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, that is. Banking organizations are very much under pressure. Pressure from the political pressure. Also pressure from the owner side. The owners are very much inclined to sanction loan to their near and dear ones. As a result, what's going on, what's happening? Thing is this, instead of the right investment, bad investment is going on. Even then, under all these constraints, a huge amount of money investing here in Bangladesh, and the industrial sectors and the service sectors of Bangladesh are developing to a great extent. A goodness coming from Bangladesh. But being a teacher, it's my expectation from my side to explore honesty. Government should hold the right measure to maintain honesty of the bankers, bank owners, and at this side by side, those who are borrowing liquid asset from the bank. Anyway, the next is preparing and following up the earning assets portfolio. Yes, in the same sector or in the same type of business, banks should not go for investment. If so, if any reason a problem may occur for a certain type of business within the country or abroad or in the world economy, then the bank will suffer to a great extent, because if the entrepreneurs or the investors are crashed, how bank will be able to collect their deposit back? That will be quite tough. So bank will have to find out different categories, multi-different categories for investment. They will have to develop a very skilled and lucrative portfolio. Different types of sectors will need to be determined, and accordingly bank will go for investment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Yes, multi-different categories are there. So, whenever there is a problem for certain categories type of business, then the rest other 18s are there remaining. And that will be quite possible from the side of the bank to overcome the challenges. That is the thing. So, the next point is assuring the safety of assets. Yes, bank should have to think, yeah, why I am investing? About the quality of the investors, the promoters, quality, skill, efficiency of the promoters. What is the goodwill and image of those promoters? Skill, efficiency of those promoters, of the entrepreneurs. How far they are skilled and capable. What is the image and goodwill of them prevailing in the market? If not all average A plus, then bank should have to think twice or thrice. Understand? Anyway, students, I'm just continuing my delivery here, but actually this is, this is Green Campus. Mohammadpur Central University College is very green in every sense. You look at the corridor, you just see our ground, very nice playground, nice multi-street buildings. Thousands of students, those who passed SSC, they are very much interested to get their admission here in Mohammadpur Kendriya College. Very astonishingly, image building. Now the present principal, Professor Sir Jafar Ali sir, is a very dynamic personality. All the times he is thinking about the academic development of this institution, games and sports extra academic curriculum of this institution. At the same time, further developmental projects he is holding. So another 2 or 3 multi-street buildings will be here constructed, just to have a very colorful Western academic view. That's coming. Anyway, there are 2 other points I'd like to discuss. Two other, see, number 4 point. Adjusting profit against liquidity and safety. Sometimes banks become very crazy. Yes, to show profit rate, profit percentage as a huge, but it's not authentic. What to do? Banks should have to think for the overall development and the fiscal policy, financial policy of the government, the political financial policy of the government. Banks need to support, cooperate, and to enhance their financial backup, or at the side by side. Simply to support financially not enough. Banks need to work as applied consultant for the investors. Investors are coming under the different pressures from the different corners, and they're asking for say 50 crore taka, 100 crore taka to grant loan or to sanction loan. But what is the output? What is the skill and efficiency? What is the quality of the management? Whether management is with authentic entrepreneurship or management is professional in nature, separation from ownership and control, ownership one thing, controlling another thing. If so, then bank can think, yes, a bank can go for investment, a moderate amount of money in that sector. So, simply, and another thing is there. That investment might suggest or might cooperate or might enhance better investment, which will be benefiting for the country or the nation as a whole, or to create the new entrepreneurs, high quality entrepreneurs. If so, in that case, banks need to decline rate of interest and service charges. Due to high rate of interest, so many entrepreneurs, high quality entrepreneurs, are just destroyed simply. They are crying and they are moving into the doors of the court. It's not correct, it's not authentic. Many organizations are there just to create pressure to the entrepreneurs. But the real entrepreneurs, those who have taken 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore taka bank loan, due to the multi-varied region, multi-varied problems, maybe they are failed. In that point, imposition of double digit rate of interest and with multi-varied service charges and underhand dealings, that's become absolutely a greater burden in the heads of the entrepreneurs. What's happening to those entrepreneurs, I did not to like mention here, though I know. This is the whole trouble and tragedy. In that point, bank has to minimize their rate of interest. They should not think all the time for profit. They should have to think for the benefiting of the business, entrepreneurs, and the overall development of the country as a whole. Enhancement of export, development of import substitution, and overall employment generation in the country. That is the burning question for the banking sector in Bangladesh. Positively, banks need to support or to find out some specific sectors where bank can do better investment, which will be benefiting best for the country. So in terms of the use investment for roads, bridges, culvert, power and generation sector, etc., etc. So anyway, these 4 points I discussed. Thing is this, with a very, you just were near sunset. Atmosphere is very fine and beautiful. Flowers, orchids are here available. And this is your green campus. And you students are also green. Though I am old, but you are green. And you will have to think accordingly to build up your career. And whenever and whatever you are studying, you need to go for the pinpoint for assessing for the pinpoint problems. Problem identification is the main question. And nowadays, the world of virtual delivery, virtual academic affairs. Virtual world created an opportunity for you to look better forward, not only forward, to a step forward. You can gather knowledge in any affairs, any issue. Very pinpoint with best solution. And again I am telling, world is changing. Today what I am telling you, day after tomorrow, that will be not that much level effective enough, because changes of economy, changes of society, changes in technology, changes in telecommunication, all these things. Very well. Due to pandemic situation where you are not participating here in the classroom, we are delivering our speech in the corridor. You need to keep yourself within your house. Don't go outside. Keep yourself safe. And I like to mention you, I mean, this I am not discussing in detail, but 2 points you need to keep in your mind and you will have to go through it. That is the theory maintaining of the liquidity asset, self-liquidating or oral bills doctrine. Real bills doctrine, shiftability theory, anticipated income theory, theory of solvency, actual solvency, technical solvency, liquidity management theory, time certificate of deposit, other commercial bank, central bank, issue of share. And 2 little technical terms there, LIM, L-I-M, loan against imported merchandise. LAM, loan against merchandise. Okay, good luck, good afternoon. Thank you very much. We'll meet next.